Hello, Edith. Hello, sweetheart. Hey, Juno, get out of my treat bag. Get out. Where's all the team? Where are they all? There are a few of them behind us. A few of them down there. We'll introduce you to the pack in a moment or two. But you are joining Crighton Pet Services live dog walk. I'm Stephen Crighton. I encourage you to join us on our fun in the city of Edinburgh on this kind of overcast but warm spring day where the pack are thoroughly enjoying themselves. We've got a lot of fun within them. There's a lot of energy, there's a lot of goodness, and there's a lot of love there. So we're just asking you to come and join us for a little dog walk. If you're seeing this on my channel and as a video after it's been live, then thank you for tuning in and stopping by. We are sort of centre of Edinburgh again today. There's the castle directly in front of us. We've got Arthur's Seat over to our right. The North Sea's behind us, out of sight because of the mist and the kind of low-lying cloud cover. And it's about 12 degrees here where we are, which is warm, but we've got a nice breeze, which makes it quite reasonable. And the dogs are ready to walk with you, so come along, come along. Ruby has already, for those that are familiar with the channel, you know the drill. Ruby has already snagged me on something, no doubt. Something that she wants to get her nose into, hence her being on the long line. Edith, Charlie, this way, Mac, this way, buddy, good boy. Well done, puppies. Yeah, things live in there that we don't necessarily say hello to. Nothing sinister. Nothing too sinister anyway, but nothing that we would like to say hi to just yet. So, Naveen, hello, good morning, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. How's your day going? I hope it's as good as ours is. So far, so good. We're enjoying it. Fridays are always busy. Wherever I take the dogs, they're always busy. People take half days or full days off. They start the weekend early. They definitely get a half day, so they're currently in school, but they'll be out of school in the next hour. So people, mums, dads, grandparents, you know, helpers to the family, we always see them out and about killing time before they have to go and pick up the little ones from school. Which means that we have to be on Fridays, we have to be on, especially on our best behaviour. We're usually quite good at doing that, I have to say. But we're not always good at doing it. So who knows what today will bring. We'll see if we get some nonsense or if we get a good session. But we've got quite a bit of range on some of the dogs already. So we're going to just try and bring them back together a little bit. Keep coming, guys. Keep coming. There we go. Hi, sweetheart. Edith, the star of the introduction. Jumping up on me, giving me kisses. Yes. The bond that her and I have developed is really special. For the newest dog into the team, oh, she's just loving life with the pack. I see you, I see you. Oh, Biscuit, don't get jealous. Don't get jealous. But yeah, she is, she's especially been an especially good addition for the whole team. There isn't a dog amongst us that doesn't get on with her and doesn't have respect for her, so that's great. And I mean, that probably goes without saying for all the dogs that we have. There's a great mix of them, but some of them just really kind of bring the others together. And she's one of those dogs, aren't you, sweetheart? Yes, you are. It took you a little while to come out of your shell, but now that you are, oh hi, come and join our party. Come and join our party. A little spaniel. But you get chased off, no doubt. There we go. Good pups. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Could have been interesting. That could have been more problematic, not knowing that they were behind us there and came scooshing down at 100 miles an hour. But the dogs are pretty well versed at the kind of scenarios like that. We put them into positions deliberately like that, off camera quite a lot, to try and test their boundaries, especially with new dogs, to try and see how they're going to react to other dogs, unexpected things. But that was good. That was good. Very, very good from the whole team. And there are a couple of flighty, more nervous dogs. Not that I'm pointing the camera at anyone in particular, but there are a few that are just a little bit less sure of what's going on in life. And it could be anyone, could be any of the 8 that I've got out, any of them at all. Yeah, some of them are just that little bit more, they just need a little bit more guidance and reassurance with what's going on. The guidance being maybe this part, and reassurance just being a little bit of a, maybe that comes from the dogs or maybe that comes from me. I'm sure you understand where we're coming from. Hey Bisque, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? So Alfie, who is behind us, he's just coming down the hill just now. He's just been stripped, which is essentially a way of like grooming the dog, bringing the hair down on the dog. And this is Biscuit, his brother. But here we'll see Alfie. Alfie, come here, buddy. Alfie. Do you see the back of his legs are all wispy and fluffy and fuzzy? He's not been fully done yet. He's not been done yet. He's not been fully done yet. They've done a good job on the bits that they've done, bud. But it's like about 4 hours to do it properly, even a tiny dog like that. And sometimes dogs like Welshies get hand stripped as well, and that can be like, you know, 6-7 hours worth of stripping. So yeah, not an ideal situation. Oh, Guy, you took Elsa out on the first walk today. That's amazing. That's great news. How did it go? It's always a little bit, there's always a little bit of sort of tension and sort of angst for that very first one, but I'm sure they were, Elsa was bounding around with a lot of glee. I hope that is the case. Hello, Trouble. Hello, we know you. How you doing, bud? Right, we're going this way, guys. Come on. Yes, you know the way we're going. You know. There's a thing, Guy. If we've not spoke about this before, I wonder if I've done a video on my channel about this. So there's a kind of point when the pups, like they don't develop fear. They genuinely don't actually develop any fear in their brain until about, I don't know what age it is. It's maybe like it's maybe like 3 months old or something like that, or I can't remember. I've got notes on this. I'd need to go and look it up. But anyway, so in that time between them having their inoculations and getting those first few walks out, you've got a few weeks of worth of window to get them introduced to as much of the world as you can before they start developing fear. And the more you can expose them to, the more sort of sturdy a dog they're going to be, the less reactive they're going to be to situations. And so a great way to deal with it is like, take them places you wouldn't normally take a dog. So take them into like a supermarket car park and stand near the front door and let hundreds of people pass you coming in and coming out, because everybody wants to see puppies. And that kind of gets them used to being around people a little bit. You don't need to do it for long, you know, you could do it for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and that could be your walk for the morning. And then, you know, walk them along a high street where there's like bakeries and deliveries and lots of smells and lots of sounds is what I'm trying to say. Those kind of things. And then if we do that in the window before the fear is built up, well, guess what? By the time the fear comes along, they're already used to certain situations and they don't really care that much because they already know you're going to be there to protect them. So definitely have a think about that. Have a think about what your plan of attack is for these few weeks, because it's a great time to get some really early good associations with your environment. And so the women loved her, but it was good for her first walk. That's good. That's good. I'm glad. Mac, I know you always kind of tend to stop there, buddy, but we don't go that way. I'm guessing your owners go that way. He's coming just behind. Here, keep coming, guys. Keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Everyone's doing well on the session, which is good. Oh, we've got a few likes, and thank you so much for, I can't tell who's done it, but if you have already liked the stream while you're watching along, thank you. I suppose we should show you the dogs, shouldn't we? That means I have to walk up this hill backwards, but I'll manage. Look at them in a little row, following each other. They're so good. Oh, what was that? That was a little bit of excitement just coming out of Biscuit there. That kind of scoff noise. Another great way to tell that the dogs are playing, if they make that scoffy, kind of almost like a sneeze, almost like a throat clear kind of, excuse me while I do it to demonstrate, like a that noise. If you hear your dog doing that in any situation, whether it be with, you know, playing with adults or playing with kids or playing with dogs or playing with toys, it means that they're playing, and they mean no harm. They mean no harm. So there's a good little mechanism there. Nature has already shown us a nice little mechanism to say, hey, this is play. You don't need to worry. You don't need to worry. Okay. No, we're good. I thought one of the dogs was just about to stop there, but we're all good. We're all good. So yeah, so Fridays are busy for us. We tend to have a lot of dogs. I don't know why. I don't know why it seems to be a busy day. But also the environment is busy. We definitely have a lot of people out and about. So this is a real test of character for a few of them. I know that some people tuning into the channel might see what I'm doing and think, oh my goodness, what if I was walking along that path? That would fill me with dread. I wouldn't be able to cope. That kind of thing. I'm sure as we go along, you'll see that the dogs will pretty much respond to anything I ask them to do. And if we do need to let you past us, especially in a narrow thing like this, it shouldn't be too much of a challenge. And we're very friendly, me included, not just the dogs. So do my very best to put you at ease. Try and keep your heart rate below us 200. Because I know that some people don't like dogs. I just know that it's not for everybody, but it is for most of, well, a big part of the UK. I think 1 in 3 households is now the proud owner of a pup in some capacity. So it's a massive part of UK culture. And whether that's Scotland, England, Ireland, Wales, or Northern Ireland, Wales, it's the same across the board, pretty much. So 1 in 3, which is quite fascinating. So it means probably to most people this isn't unexpected necessarily if you're out and about on a day like today, but you might still be a bit startled by it if you're not used to the area, that kind of thing. So what are you saying, Guy? She had her second vaccine yesterday and meant to wait 1 more week, but I wanted to take her out. Yeah, just be careful with that. Parvo is still a significant risk, and also so is the leptospirosis, which is the one that this vaccine covers. So she's still susceptible to these things. Just be wary, be careful. Don't be, you know, there's nothing massive to be gained out of going a few days early, but probably, again, it's your dog. Don't, you know, take my advice with a pinch of salt. I don't mean to put you off, but their little bodies are susceptible to lots of things, and if you're living in an area where there are lots of dogs, there's probably a percentage of those dogs that are not inoculated like yours is, and that means that they could carry these viruses around and that kind of thing. And lepto's something from stagnant water, which is all over the place, puddles, mud, you know, that kind of thing. So just be careful. That would be my advice. Be wary. But yeah, oh, you've got an adventure ahead of you, so you do. It's going to be phenomenal. But definitely use these next few weeks to just do things you wouldn't normally do with a dog, potentially. Like the supermarket car park, that's a good example. Lots of people. And it helps to, because if they only see people once in a blue moon, they can either become very intimidated or very excited. But if they know that people are all over the place, it's not as much of a deal. Hello, girls. Hello, my gang. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, Gavin. Yeah. I'm on YouTube just now, yeah. I'll finish up. I'll wrap up. Here you go, Dixie. How you doing, sweetie? These are friends of ours, Coco and Dixie. I'm sure you can see how the pack are responding to the gang. All tails wagging. We're pretty happy. I'm going to call it a day here, guys. I'm going to sign off. Thank you for tuning into our live. We'll see you on our next session, which will be on Monday. Have a nice weekend, everybody. From the pack and I, and from Coco and Dixie, and from Gavin. Have a great weekend. And we'll say bye-bye. Say bye-bye, sweetie. Bye-bye. All the best. Right.